Hey guys, we're in Matthew chapter 5, and man, it is there are tons and tons of verses here as we go through this discourse, but I want to center in on one particular verse. Verse 9 says, "Blessed are the peacemakers, for they shall be called the children of God." Two different ways to look at peacemaker, okay? Jesus here talking about, those who create peace, those who bring peace. Remember that when we're talking about the armor of God, and this is critical. We're talking about the armor of God. There's some, feet shod with the gospel of peace. The feet of that armor covered in the gospel of peace. So if that's the case, and it is the case, what is this peace they're talking about? What is it to be a peacemaker? Well, it is someone who brings, who initiates the peace between God and man. The ultimate peacemaker is Jesus. He's the mediator. He's the one who died on the cross to pay the price to keep us from being judged by God the Father and being sent to hell. Jesus did that. He's the mediator. He is the one that came between us. He is the ultimate peacemaker between us and God. Now, how do we then become peacemakers? We bring those who need peace with God to God. Show them Jesus. Show them how to be saved. And thus we become peacemakers. Now, obviously, when we're looking at this, if blessed are those who, can sit down at the table and negotiate peace. Fine. That's exactly right. But that's at the bottom level. We want to be those kind of people that can bring peace rather than war into a situation, into a problem, or even into a family situation or anything like that. That we can be peacemakers. But ultimately, being a peacemaker as a Christian is bringing people who are not at peace with God to the Father through Jesus Christ, showing them, teaching them, witnessing to them, telling them about the gospel of Jesus Christ. So in doing that, you become a peacemaker. You are someone who is trying to bring peace between someone and God. Now, ultimately, Jesus did that, but we are bringing them to Jesus so that they can know and find out what Jesus did. Once they know and find out, choose for themselves to follow Jesus, choose for themselves to submit themselves to Jesus, they are now at peace with God. That's the ultimate kind of peacemaker. All right. We do want to be people of peace as best we can. Certainly, we have to defend ourselves, our families, things like that. But we want to be peacemakers in every situation that we can. But ultimately, the key is that we are peacemakers between man and God, bringing people who do not know Jesus to Jesus so that Jesus then can be the mediator between them and the Father. Wow. Good stuff. Be a peacemaker. Witness the gospel of Jesus Christ. Bye-bye.